I really think when it comes to did you really just put your ball in my smoothie and then bark at me? Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today is Monday, February. How is it already the 19th? Like, this month flew by. So a couple days ago, I posted a week in my life video, and it basically just consisted of me freaking out all week because of all these exams I had. So a couple of you guys wanted me to show more in depth, I guess, how I study and like my study routine. So this week, thank goodness, I just have one exam, so it's gonna be a lot easier for me to show you this week versus another week when I have like to juggle 3 different exams. So today's Monday, and I usually start studying for exams 3 to 4 days in advance. At the end of the day though, I feel like it comes down to how much material is on your exam. So if you have like a 10 chapter exam, you should probably start studying like 10 days ahead. But this one is only like 5 chapters, I think, so I should be good just studying a couple chapters every day. I feel like the first thing you should do before even starting to study is figure out what study place works best for you. So I can actually study in my bed if I want to, but I have to be more familiar with material, if that makes sense. So I can like review stuff that I already am like aware of if I'm at home. So like say for example, I have to just like go to the library and start studying, and then that way when I'm more familiar with the material, I can probably do more studying in my bed. But I just want to like be in a secluded environment where I like don't have any distractions whatsoever. So before we hit the library, I want to show you guys what I always do before the studying even starts. If you aren't using a planner to track your schoolwork load, I highly recommend doing this because physically being able to see on paper how much time you have to get prepared will give you even more of an incentive to block off time for that. The next thing you need to start doing for a better study routine is staying organized throughout your classes. It literally takes 1 minute to print off the notes that my teachers put online, and having them in class to follow along with helps me pay attention so much better. I've noticed over the years that when I have a bunch of loose papers, they tend to get out of order and even lost sometimes. So this year I've been using these sheet protectors, and once again doing this takes such little time but makes all the difference when it comes down to actually studying for an exam. Because of these, I don't ever catch myself scrambling for old papers because I like to keep them in order from the start. Another hack that has absolutely changed my study ethic has been getting these relatively small binders and using just one for each class. I find that when you combine binders or notebooks for multiple classes, things can sometimes get confusing or out of place, so with these binders I can just grab them and go. I tend to get so distracted when I study things from my computer, and when you print it out, you really can't be distracted because you're not looking at your computer. So most computers give you numerous formatting options that allow you to add extra notes if you need to as well. And I also like how when things are on paper, you can add to them, highlight them, star them, connect them, etc. But doing this has made a huge difference in the outcome of my studying. With your hand in my hand. So I personally like learning with physical papers better. I feel like when I have it on print in front of me, I just learn it better rather than staring at a screen. However, I know for note taking, like if you have a bunch of notes to take, it can be easier to type them. So I'm probably gonna type up a bunch of notes, but I'm going to print them out, and that way I can just have them in front of me and I won't be distracted by my computer any longer than I need to be. Okay, I thought of another thing I want to talk to you guys about. Personally, like if I'm reading in a textbook and I'm like trying to quote teach myself some information, I always sketch out that I'm like gonna teach myself wrong. So what I like to do is I look up the topic on YouTube, and sometimes you can just type in like the name of the textbook or just the name of the class, and there a lot of times are like lectures online or just like simple 3-minute videos that you can watch, and that way you know that you're actually understanding the information correctly because somebody else is teaching it to you. So it is absolutely gorgeous outside today. I think it's like 75 degrees or something like that, and I will take that happily any day. I love the warm weather. As I told you guys, I study way better when it comes to like physical material. So I have a couple things that I need to jot down onto these flashcards. I absolutely love these little like ringed flashcards. You can buy these for like $1 at Staples. I honestly don't even feel like I'm studying just because I'm so relaxed right now. I think it's like 4 o'clock, so probably have like an hour left of the sun, and then after I'll probably move it inside. But for now, I'm not complaining. Alright, so it's about 8 o'clock right now, and I've been studying for the past couple of hours. And if you guys remember in that video I recently posted, I just mentioned how like it's really important to pay attention when you're getting burnt out. So I'm not really burnt out, but I definitely think I could use a little bit of a distraction, and I feel like if I just sit on my phone or something, I'm not gonna be able to do that for just 5 minutes. So I think what I'm gonna do is there's like a little Thai place right across the street, and they have bubble tea. So I might just like walk over there and get a bubble tea because I kind of want something to sip on, and that would just be like a good little 10-minute break. Also, the weather is still freaking amazing, so I kind of just am looking for an excuse to go outside and enjoy it while it's dark. I feel like I've had better. I like really strong flavors, and this is just, I feel like it's very like milked down, if that makes sense, but oh well, it's an incentive, it's something. That's another thing I was going to talk to you guys about. I feel like incentives are a huge thing that I rely on to study. For example, I went out and I got this so that I would keep studying. So if I get distracted later and I'm not studying, I'm going to be like, Adrienne, you didn't buy that bubble for nothing. Hey guys, so it is 5:28 a.m. It is so early, but on exam days, I always like to wake up a couple hours early and just get some studying done. So my exam is at 8 a.m. So I'm just gonna chill here and get some studying done until I feel ready, like get ready for school or whatever. But yeah, I'm just sitting here. I have my coffee, and then this has been like one of my go-to breakfasts lately. It's got like so much just different fruit in here. There's like pineapple, mango, apple, banana, and then some chia seeds, and then just some quinoa on top for some protein. So my personal favorite thing to do the day of an exam is, well, the night before I go through all my notes and I kind of just circle or mark things that I'm not completely confident about. So as you can see here, I put all these little dots just all over these papers, and that way I'm not studying all of this stuff I already know for sure. The little dots is like what I'm confused on or what I could use a little extra tweaking on. That way you're not wasting time like reading over all these questions you already know. So I'm just going to go through and just revise over these couple of questions that have the little dots aside. And yeah, I'll be sure to get back on here and let you guys know how my exam went. It's just so early, you guys. I just can't. What's up, you guys? I'm back. I finished my exam and it honestly went really well. I don't know if it went really well because it was easy or if because I studied a good amount, and I'm currently celebrating with a good old smoothie. Pro tip, you guys, if you like don't like the taste of spinach or like you just want to like mix your smoothies up or something, add peanut butter to your smoothies. If you just add like a little scoop, because it's not good to have like a ton of peanut butter, but like if you add a little scoop of peanut butter into your smoothie, it will completely change the way it tastes. Like it tastes like I'm drinking a Cookout Reese's peanut butter milkshake. All right, anyways, enough of my rambling. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something from it, just from me showing you the ways that I like to study. As I mentioned earlier, I really think when it comes to did you really just put your ball in my smoothie and then bark at me? Okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and take like a layer of that off before I drink any more of it. My camera must have been as shook as I was because it ended up just turning off for no reason. But I wanted to thank you guys so much for watching this video. Definitely leave me some feedback. If you want to see more like this, I would be happy to make them. And of course, don't forget to follow me on Instagram. Also, be sure to check out the Saturday morning routine I uploaded yesterday. I'm doing a giveaway right now, and you can win a pair of really cute shoes. So I'll have the link to that in the description as well. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you all so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.
Goodbye, my deep